is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, p.I.M.P.
The WWE Universe, letting them hear it.
Hello everyone, this is Saiyapimp, or indemaPIMP, whatever you want to call me.
Yeah, and this is troyBORG, also known as indemaTroy and stuff, and yep.
So welcome to our first, I guess you could say, developer match for WWE 2K14.
Yep, I'm the guy in the green shirt.
And I'm the guy in the white suit, of course. Kind of was born from my avatar on Xbox Live and Rock Band. I don't know, just kind of stuck after a while. So, yeah, there's a lot of work, I will have to say, has gone into doing these matches, but I am really proud of the work that we've done. Not just my putting these together, but really Troy for getting this whole thing edited together.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of emails from the pimp here, just saying what he all wants me to do, and I've just been kind of going along. I haven't really been following a lot of the guys in the tournament for a while, but as I've been watching and getting ideas from this, I've been starting to follow a few of them and starting to see why everyone likes them.
Yeah, and honestly, again, and something I think I probably said before is that most of these guys I haven't really followed for very long, except for really Loading Ready Run and Yahtzee. And Yahtzee I've probably followed since, oh god, I want to say 2006 maybe? Loading Ready Run maybe a year or two after that, but a lot of the rest of them, everyone in the Normal Boots clan, and by extension Game Grumps, probably less than 2 years, and then Markiplier only really just the last few months. But I must say I'm quite impressed. So we figured it was about time to get a match in of the two of us, kind of see how this goes down. Only now did I realize you could actually get rid of the commentary, because I figured after you've seen enough of these matches you're tired of hearing the same stock sound bites so many times.
Yes.
So, I will say too, any reaction that Troy here will have will be genuine. I already recorded this last night, so I kind of know what's going to happen.
Holy crap, that was a crazy flying knee that you just hit me with.
I guess I should point out here that we're not actually playing this, rather I just recorded the two of us computer-controlled, highest difficulty, just because, now, I can't say that I'm a professional at these games. I think I'm fairly proficient, but that'd be about it. Troy, on the other hand, hasn't really played a wrestling game since maybe... Did you have SmackDown vs. Raw 2007? I don't remember.
I don't think I did.
So, you had Raw 2.
Yeah, like Raw 1, Raw 2, a lot of old No Mercy series back in the 64.
That was a great one. But when I make when I made the movesets for us, I've noticed I've been kind of more of a sort of out there. It's not really a lot of power moves, but I like to do some acrobatic martial arts stuff and just otherwise very unorthodox type moves. I tend to have you as more of a powerhouse type.
Yeah, like headbutts and stuff. I think in No Mercy, I had my head level at like maximum or whatever, so if someone's phone just went ding, that I'd always do a lot of headbutts and like just crazy things like that. That which is it was kind of cool back then that you could do weird things like that.
And so, I know your moveset here was sort of influenced by a couple of the guys that you followed way back, Stone Cold and Rob Van Dam, for starters.
Yep.
So you can see a lot of that in there. So it's a lot of street fighting, a lot of just, I hate to say cheap moves, but I will say, having seen your character fight, they are quite effective. So, like the other matches in the tournament, we're doing this as just extreme rules, no holds barred type thing. I just found that if you have 20 minutes of people only in the ring and not going for items, it can get a little samey.
Yep.
I had been afraid that if we didn't, or that if we had included items at first, that they would have only gone for the weapons and you couldn't actually see the moves really showcased. So.
I have noticed a lot through the tournament that there's, like, someone will go to the edge of the ring and then some person would just slide out and they'll fall down to the ground. It's, like, really annoying because there's, like, they're going to get a move and nothing.
Well, at least this is better than, I think, was that Raw 2, where you could get that glitch where people would just keep entering and exiting the ring?
Yeah.
Almost ad infinitum.
And now we have the infinite pinning glitch, or whatever, that happened in the beginning Markiplier match.
Yep. Yeah, I think that went on for like 2 minutes, and so that's why we had to speed it up.
Yeah, no, I happened to just be watching one of Markiplier's videos, and I saw him having to fast forward it, and so I ended up kind of using an audio. Oh man, nuts shot.
I know I saw it before, but no. Dude, no. Anyway, sorry, you were saying.
Let's see,
You're a Markiplier, fast forwarding something?
Yeah, I just kind of ended up using the audio export from that video. What in the world kind of spinning move are you using on me?
I don't know if that was from anyone's repertoire, but, you know, I've always been kind of a fan of breakdancing, even though the best I could ever do it was drunkenly at best.
Yes. So there's a chance you might be able to find that drunken online if you search hard enough.
Oh, yes, let's let's reopen that, shall we?
Yes.
Like that old spinning punch. Ah, take that.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch! Yeah, that's right, just walk around everywhere.
Yep. What in the world are you dancing over by the stairs?
So, I think this is the first time in the history of anywhere in wrestling that the stairs have actually been used for their intended purpose, rather than as a weapon.
Yep. So you got the guitar, I got the table, and I hit you first.
Yep, because the bigger object swings first, obviously.
Yep.
Dude, really?
They always miss that. Every time they reach for you, it's like miss.
Yeah, always the first one. I don't remember which of the matches it was, but I think there was just one guy could never reach anyone.
Huh. I don't know, after I picked up the table there, it made me think, hopefully I wasn't too far away from the microphone there, in the, which wrestling game was it that you could take a table and put it in the corner of the turnbuckle?
You can do that here, actually. I think they've been doing it since any of the SmackDown vs. Raws, really. So, I should also point out that neither Troy nor I have really watched wrestling in some time. I think, you know, we both kind of got into it back in the Attitude Era days, late 90s and such. But it was probably, I don't know, somewhere in the early 2000s, after the invasion and everything, that, I don't know, we were both getting out of high school at that point, so other things came up, just kind of lost interest. But, I don't know, like to catch it now and then, see what
There you just put the chair in the corner of the turnbuckle.
Anymore, I think I enjoy the games a lot more than the actual show.
Yeah. I think I still remember watching when Ric Flair was deciding if he wanted to retire or not. And I think one match I do remember was the one match where Stone Cold brought in Kurt Angle brought in
the milk truck.
Yeah, the milk truck instead of Stone Cold with his big beer truck.
Yep, that's right. I kind of remember that feud.
And then when he shaved his hair off or whatever.
It was like the other day, on one of my older computers, I had gotten a Nintendo 64 emulator, and so I'd gotten No Mercy, just for the hell of it, booted up. It was like, why did I like this game so much? See if it's like GoldenEye, where it's one of those, we all remember it fondly, but we just have to accept the fact it didn't age. That seemed to be pretty much the case. Seeing Kurt Angle with hair in the intro just completely weirded me out. You said, there's my shake, rattle, and roll. I like Road Dogg. You with that head slam move, dude. So, I will say, this tournament I'd been wanting to do for about the past couple of years. Those of you who followed me for a while had seen that I had originally done the... I was telling you about this. So you see, you have the ability to steal other people's finishers.
Huh. Hey, when I saw that, it reminded me of the Danny Sexbang Punch-Out. Being almost there at the beginning.
Yeah, and that's kind of how my intro is. Oh. And there's you.
Oh, yeah, Brass Knucks, yep. Who was it that did that? Was that,
was it British Bulldog? I think?
Or was it Christian?
Christian? I don't think it was. I'm not sure. Oh, there's your
stunner.
There's your stunner.
And then I get in your face and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, and censoring my fingers. That's funny.
Which, when they put that in a replay, they will take the... But so they
flip up the screen. And you're just like, I'm drunk. I just opened the Mountain Dew there, sorry if you heard the psst.
I'm glad you had to clarify after saying I was drunk. Yes. Oh yeah, that's just Mountain Dew. But yeah, I had put up that video a couple of years ago of the Loading Ready Run entrance, and this was right after I had gotten caught up on watching through their original Commodore Hustle series. And what was really cool was being able to actually hear back from Graham about it. That was really interesting. I didn't expect to hear back from him, from Mark, from Continue,
from Pro Jarrett.
Oh yeah, and Pro Jarrett in both of his matches, and Gerard as well. So I just think that's really cool that they can see this stuff. There you go. Now the stairs are being used like they should.
Yep.
It's kind of like, if the media has taught us anything, sadly, chainsaws tend to be used more on flesh than on trees, it seems. So,
yeah. And for some reason, I'm still recalling back to that one wrestling game where somehow our characters glitched out and we were up in like the top of the rafters or whatever.
I remember. Okay, yep. I had Day of Reckoning 2 on the GameCube, and I think it was a Hell in a Cell match, and so one of our friends, his character decided that he had to go because his planet needed him, and just in about 1 or 2 frames just went up into the sky, never to be seen again. Actually, that reminds me, it was either WWE 13 or 12, another of my buddies. Somehow he starts moonwalking past the ropes, doesn't actually hit the floor, he's just kind of moonwalking them through the air, past the announce table, goes through the crowd, and just... We find that there is no actual boundary to the world. He goes past, I guess, I don't want to say the sky box, but the audience box, and just keeps going. So yeah, these are glitchy, but I don't know, to me it's the glitches that really give them their charm. At the same time, WWE 15, I've heard that it's going to be built from the ground up, and they're going to try to take advantage of the PS4 and the Xbox One, so I'm hoping that we'll get a different and better experience overall. And depending on how the character creator works, I'm sure if I get it, I'm going to be recreating these guys, plus a lot more of the requests I've been getting. And again, I'm sure if you've seen the comments, your requests haven't fallen on deaf ears. It's really, all my focus has been on trying to make these people that I know so that I can because I followed them enough that I can really put some personality into it. But as the time goes on, I do want to have a Royal Rumble with some of these others. Like, I know you've said Captain Sparkles, Achievement Hunter, PewDiePie, I'm trying to think of Cryotic as well. I think I'm saying that right. Cry. I also like to do Space Hamster. And if you have any other requests as well, I mean, please let me know.
I know for me, I follow a lot more of like kind of the guys from the Minecraft community, like Pause and Pause, Goop, Boulder Fist, B000100, Generic B. I know recently Generic B did a Redstone Wars series with Captain Sparkles, so some of the guys I follow, you know, are also people that, you know, of course most of you guys follow as well.
And yeah, I want to, even though I've never really followed any of the Minecraft stuff, I mean, with all the work you've put into this, dude, I figure that at least deserves a couple people from that, so. Yeah. But it definitely takes a lot of research, and, you know, that's partly why we can't really get as many quotes and things into matches as we'd like from these YouTubers, just because it would take going through so many different videos just to find, like, the one or two correct sound bites.
Yeah.
And it's not very often our schedules ever really match up anyway, so we do what we can now.
We just keep passing the stairs back and forth, apparently.
That is correct.
And I was thinking, just from the amount of people that I watch, I just tried to slap you, what the heck? From the amount of people I watch, like, just trying to keep up on, you know, like 4 or 5 people is really hard with the amount of stuff that they come out with. And with this tournament, there's like 8 people in there, and trying to go through, like, trying to keep up with their current stuff and go back to previous, you know, old videos that they maybe have did stuff that more along the lines of what we need.
How do I slap?
I don't know. Apparently we both slap.
Yeah. So that's always good to know. If somebody comes running at you with just huge steel stairs, just slap them, because that'll work.
Yeah. I know there's one of them. Some of these. I noticed in the background, some of the audience members, you can tell are like the same people. Like there are those 3 ladies there that had the green shirt on.
Oh, there's your Rolling Thunder.
Yep.
Yeah. All the character models will do the exact same animation. It's great. Just like real life.
Yep.
Oh, this. This is...
Oh my God. It looked like you hit your head on the stairs.
That's basically what happened, so it kind of screwed up my animation while keeping yours, and I know when I saw that last night, I was like,
what in the world am I doing? I thought I was doing some weird move.
Something they changed in this game from the previous ones that used to be that you could go into these constant reversal fests with the light grapples, so they wanted to be able to just break you, so you just reverse it once and immediately break out of the move instead of causing a whole chain. So they came up with a few new animations to do that.
Yes, because you reversed my reversal.
I remember that. Yeah, No Mercy. Troy and I were at about the same skill level at that, and you could keep reversals going on indefinitely. Actually, the one that I don't think you've ever played, I still hold on to it, but WWE All-Stars, you could reverse reversals.
Couldn't you reverse finishers as well?
Yeah, you can do that here too. And that's something I hope they do in 2K14. I know that with custom finishers, it would be kind of a nightmare to be able to show all the different possibilities, but they only come up with specific animations for existing finishers. If you reverse a custom finisher, it's just the same stock thing, so you can kind of tell. And yeah, that totally happened. I guess I didn't know where I was going with that. And too many shots to the head or something.
That was weird. When the camera dropped down, they looked like the audience members jumped up in the air.
And also, you must possess infinite mass or something to be able to make that, make those stairs just kind of...
Go up and over the turnbuckle.
Yeah. Well, also to land in them and then just make them go away.
I think it's called a turnbuckle, right?
Yeah.
The ropes.
Yeah,
No,
turnbuckle
I think
ring
that, yeah, I
post.
think isn't the turnbuckle the metal pole at the end, technically?
Or, you know... Okay, I'm gonna... Is it that, or would it... Or, no, I think maybe they still call that the ring post, and the turnbuckle would be... Obviously, no one can see where I'm pointing, but those would be the parts that connect the ropes at each corner.
Oh, yeah, because it looks more like a buckle that's holding it down, yeah.
Yeah. And also, those stairs are going... Oh.
Another,
Shake, rattle, and roll, yeah.
Yeah. I almost want to call it Dirty Dog.
Road dog, yeah. Also, those stairs, I think, are going to perpetually rock back and forth.
Oh my god. That's funny.
There we go. Tatsumaki.
And those stairs are rocking.
There we go. They're going to keep going, too.
That's pretty funny.
Oh.
Dude, there was one of those headbutts.
Yeah, he had a few of those. I don't know. I like my knee attacks and things like that. So, I will say, with the tournament, not really knowing how any of these guys would fight, I like to think that I've more or less kind of captured how their movesets might be. There you go. Now.
Oh, hit,
Yep,
stop.
Oh,
And
and
it
then
started
we got it
again.
going.
Oh, sorry, and go. Man, I was debating about putting a metronome sound as the thing ticks back and forth. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, go for it.
Barry, edit that in. Wait, no, Troy, edit that in.
Yep, there
Wait,
you go.
myself, edit that
And say, anyone who can't edit needs to have their own resident Barry. Also, to be fair, Resident Barry sounds like it'd be a nice mod or hack for Resident Evil. I don't know, make all the zombies Barry. There you go, start shouting at my butt. That'll learn me.
Oh, I won. Wow.
Yeah, you're the best.
Huh.
Well, we love you.
And everything froze.
Yeah, it does that. You know what? I demand a rematch. And we're back. Well, let's see how your ass does in Soul Calibur, bitch. So, something I had forgotten to mention earlier was after I had gotten everybody made for the tournament, I had my save file corrupt, and I lost everything that I'd worked on for 2 or 3 months. Somehow managed to make it all again within the course of a week. But, oh, God.
Man, that's a crazy big hammer that I'm just beating the crap out of you with.
I don't know why they have a fist hammer. I really don't. There we go. Yeah, not having range doesn't really help in this game, I've learned.
Yep.
If you're quick, it's good, however, you seem to have negated most of that anyway.
And it looked like you were Super Saiyan charging up there at the beginning of the match.
A little bit.
Oh man, some fiery punch. What in the ring out?
I know I saw it before, but it gets me every time. Oh. Anyway, wanted to thank you all for joining us. Again, this has been indemaPIMP.
And this is indemaTroy.
And we will see you later.